Hello, what's good, Bloody? Always good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have my music muted too. That way I don't get in trouble. I don't want to get a strike from YouTube. See, today I was sort of thinking about reworking my Demon Lord team, or at least trying to see what other possibilities there are. Just because our clan is doing a lot more damage to the Demon Lord now, and usually I need 3 hits in Void Affinity to be able to get my max chest. But I feel like I could speed up my team a bit more and maybe replace some champions that I didn't have before as well. Hi, Lobo. Hello, hello. But I don't really know how to work the calculator too much. This is one of my referral accounts. I was just finishing up on the dailies on here before I log back onto the main. This is one of the accounts where I could not use a starter link, but we ended up getting, what was it? What's her name again? Tuhanarak as the promo code. And she's really fun. Can you imagine though I actually starred up Bjorn? I saw that he's really not that bad for a support, right? For a rare anyways. He's doing solid work, boosting up our turn meter. Oh, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, too, because that helps out with the algo. Yes. Thanks for being here. Good morning, good morning. Super early today as well. I don't know. I think I like the earlier YouTube streams, too. I mean, they're not as early as my kick streams. Since my kick streams, they're normally, like, at 8 o'clock in the morning instead of 10. My clan boss key is 1 billion? Bro, what? Dang. Me, I go, it's like between 24 to 27 million when it's void. Just million. That's it. That's sad, man. Yeah, okay, but like, unkillable clan boss teams, those are the best, right? So like, ideally, I would just keep Raw Scarred and Skull Crusher, and then maybe swap around the other 3. Although I'm pretty sure Lucenther Beastbane has to stay in though, since he's pretty built out, fully booked out, and he has a 5-star stole on Brimstone. Hi! Hi, gaming. Hi from Indonesia. It's 11 p.m. at night here. Oh my gosh. Are you getting ready for bed? I sure hope so. That's late. I started, since I had this whiteboard here and we weren't doing anything with it, I decided to just write down the names of like people who've gifted subs this month and done super chat so far. This is a little thing. I mean, it's kind of blurry. I don't think you guys can really see it, huh? Oh well, it's there though. Hi. Good morning, Adam. Good morning. Hi. Greetings, THC. What's good? How's everybody doing? Doing well. How about yourself? Hi, Johnny. I woke up hangry this morning, so I just popped like a couple pieces of homemade jerky, some coffee too. Dude, yesterday, oh my gosh, I downed like 4 cups of coffee. It was bad. I think I'm addicted. Yeah, the best build for a clan boss is Infinite Shield Immortal builds. Only last 50 turns. Yeah. That's all I got, though. That's all I got. Infinite Shield? Yeah, so, like, now I have Seeker. I know Seeker is pretty good for CB, right? And then I still don't use an HP burner for my Demon Lord team. I don't really have, like, too many options. We have Ixelmore, Cronam, but he's not really that great. Or Demon Lord, right? Let me just finish the dailies on this referral account. I'm slacking on it. It's only level 37. We need to push to 50. Need to spend all of this energy. I'll do it on my own time, though. Increase champion levels. Okay. We'll do this one. Wait, do I even have an XP buff right now? No, I do not. For shame. Oh, this one's about to expire. I'll use that then. Perfecto. And then, yeah, this looks good. Swap. Swap it real quick, Johnny. Oh no. Are you Viet? Are you related to Imaru? No. No, that'd be crazy. I figured no, I'm not at all. I forget. How old is she? I forget if I'm older than her. I think she's a year or two older than me. No, I don't even think she's Vietnamese. Infinite shields, though, huh? You only need one legendary champion for the infinite shield, and that is Wixwell. I don't have Wixwell. I don't. That's so sad. I do have Godseeker, and doesn't she extend buffs? Right? Something of that sort? Now that I think about it, they do look similar. Do you think so? I think it's just maybe the hair, right? If you just ignore the hair. I don't think I do. She's quite fair skin. And I'm pretty sure, isn't she like mixed with Caucasian? I'm like full on Asian. In terms of the face, she has a much slender face. I have a really round face. No matter how much weight I lose, my face is just perma round. It sucks. Crazy, you're still using. No. This is a referral account, Sherman. I swear. I was just finishing the dailies on this referral account. I'm helping a community member get their Cronam into Marsa. So that's crazy, dude. Yeah, she's mixed. I'm full on Asian. I'm like Vietnamese, Chinese mix, and then somewhere along the line there was like some French guy in the family tree, cause you know. Yeah, on the flat nose. Yeah, I have a very flat nose. It sucks. Me too. I quit Raid when Wixwell Fusion was happening. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, I just wasn't playing Raid when Wixwell was in. Wixwell or Newt, you know? Dang, dude. That would have been so nice to have Newt. Look at that. We're saying it. We're saying his name right. Yeah, no, Sherman. On my main, I usually use Alice. I try to use Tholin, but Tholin's wave clear, or at least in the campaign, it's a bit slower because, you know, Alice does the reset thing, at least, right? With her A2. Yeah, Alice is a better campaign farmer. I don't have her on this one. We got Tuhanarak as the promo code because I hadn't really used her on any other account. So, yeah. Oh my god. So I pulled two. Like, I didn't record this one because this one's just like a throwaway account where whenever I get it to 50, I'm just not going to touch it anymore. And I pulled like 2 ancient shards, right? Just to get some more champions. The second one ended up being a legendary. There was no write-up or anything. I'll show you what it is. I looked him up, and I think Google said he was a previous fusion. But I'm so sad because it's like anti-synergy with Tuhanarak. How about this guy? He puts like poison debuffs on all allies, which is essentially an attack buff, right? On the team. The more, was it? Allies under poison debuffs inflict 7.5 more damage for each poison debuff on them. But then Tuhanarak cleanses. So I was just like, god dang it. Well, bonjour. I'm doing live arena. My rival likes to wait until zeros to pick champions. Dude, that is so annoying. I get so tilted whenever that happens. Especially when you're trying to get the quick fights in. right? Get it done and over with. What? Oh, it is so far. I guess I can just pop one of the XP barrels, or not barrels, but brews into him. There we go. Got a question for you. As a new raid CC, how did you get traction of people watching your content? I just kept posting. I didn't really like advertise myself anywhere. You know, I just kept posting. I think it took, I don't know. The first few weeks there was only maybe 50 to 100 views, and then by the end of the month we would consistently get like 100 views, and then the next month it just gradually ramped up, you know. I'm not by any means like doing amazing, but we're just having fun with it. And yeah, I'm a fairly new content creator for Raid. So, how many languages do you speak? Just English and then Vietnamese. I did take Mandarin for, what was it, 6 years, but that's just lost. I only know the very basics, you know, 你好,你好吗?我叫范凯如. And then the classic 我不知道. I don't know. This account, are you using the amazing starter fusion ever? Huh? Where? Who? I'm in saving mode now. Skip this dog fusion to do the next one. Yeah, I skipped the dog fusion as well. Even though it's quote unquote one of the best ones, right, to come out. Same with Titus. But I was so spent after Tholin and the Titan event. I'm launching the game again. It's just loading forever. Yeah, you just have to keep going and then watch your own videos, improve your whatever you think you can improve with, do it, right? Don't necessarily just copy pasta what everybody else does as well. It's like find what you're interested in and your niche and just go along with it. I think one of the worst things people can do too, because like I've been streaming on different platforms for over 7 years. Like I started off on Mixer, was partnered on there, Facebook Gaming, partnered on there, Twitch, partnered on there, and Cake, you know, and like I used to stream full time and I dumped a lot of hours in, but one of the worst things you can do is go to other people's platforms or like channels and advertise yourself on that. I'm not saying you are, but I see that a lot, especially people who are just starting out. It's just like, you know, it's an unwelcome thing, very bad etiquette. I'm not saying you are though. I need to do this. You're still playing Albion? I thought they brought in some good stuff, right? There are a lot of BDO and Throne and Liberty players going into Albion. Because, like, isn't there a new zone now where, if you die, you just lose what's in your backpack, but you keep your gear on you? Yeah, a lot of the raid content is all the same. Yeah, I mean, like, just set up your own goals. Do whatever is interesting to you. I take a little different approach and just have fun with the game and sort of more of like a vlogging style of just playing the game, being a normal player. But yeah, I don't know. You don't have to copy the biggest creators out there because then you're directly competing with them, you know? What makes somebody watch a brand new channel for a guide rather than an already established channel that's like super big and known, I guess you could say. Yeah, depths, do you like it? Do you do that content or still go into the black zone more? I only have 5. Oh, I don't know. Where is it? I know some Japanese from anime. Sugoi, that's all I know. What else? I don't know. Dashua. I think that's just like saying your name, right? Like I am. I usually watch anime and dub because I'm multitasking. Either I'm eating dinner or just playing Raid on another device, and I hate it. I look away and miss like a whole scene. It's awful. Okay, so what I was saying earlier was that I sort of kind of want to brainstorm a little bit with you guys and come up with another Demon Lord team. I can pull up all of my champions. Like, what's the best thing to do? Should I just like should I use the Hell Hades optimizer maybe? I haven't used that in a while. Yes, we can run the installer. I guess there's an update. You laugh like a maniac whenever your champions die. Do I really? You guys think I'm crazy for that? Hi, Perry. So many Karen streams that I'm missing them all. I'm sorry. Have fun. My streams will be here when you're off or when you're back from vacation, okay? You don't go on vacation every day. Focus on that. Wait, is White Queen gonna be added in the future? I mean, from Alice in Wonderland? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, upload to website. I have this done. What's the easiest? Here, let me do this really quick. Hell Hades optimizer. My champions. Does that work? How does one share the link with you guys? Team optimizer. Manage account, maybe? Optimizer account sharing. Create new. Okay, there we go. I got something. If you guys want to take a little peek-sees, apparently this is my account. I just uploaded it, and we gotta brainstorm a little bit to make a better team and do some more damage. Really, my language is Spanish, but I know some English. I don't really know any Spanish. No. Only time I took Spanish was in 4th and 5th grade when it was mandatory. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Insomnia. Okay. Yeah, just have fun with it. Because when you start forcing yourself, especially when you're starting out, you're just going to become miserable, and people kind of can feel it, you know? They can tell if you're not really into it, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, I've seen Wizard do a lot in here. At least in some of the comments. He's very helpful, too, giving out a lot of awesome tips. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy your content, by the way. Only watch Boozier, you, and Cobb keep up the great. Oh, those are absolute legends too. So it is pretty awesome that you watch me alongside with them, because like what I have is totally different. I remember when I first started playing Raid, and I was an absolute beginner. Like I still don't know what I'm doing now, but when I first started, what like my first probably 10-15 videos, there are a few people like, what is this content even supposed to be? But I literally put in the description, and I say it all the time, like, this is just a new player experience. You know, I thought it would be a little interesting since this game has been out for so long. Get that Elva? Dude, I'm trying. I'm only level 20 right now. What's your current team, and how many keys do you have to top chess? I can 3-key Ultra Nightmare Demon Lord only if it is void the whole time. So I end up 4-keying it still if it's off of void, as long as I get my 2 keys avoided in the morning. So this is my team right now that I run. I run Deacon, Skull Crusher, Listen There, Beastbane, Battle, and Ross Guard for Ultra Nightmare. and I survived 50 rounds. Oh. Yes. I may do the Elva trick after I get this fusion. I need Elva, and they're just, yeah, right. I understand that some people are saying how it's such a waste if you're sitting out on your main account for 21 days, right? If you're able to hit Ultra Nightmare and all that stuff, but I don't know, especially if you're feeling a little burnt out and you absolutely want Elva, you think that she's going to be a game changer for you, then I think it's worth it. If you're willing to spend the extra, 20 bucks. Yeah, I can't full auto. I just have to get one A1 hidden for Skull Crusher, and then it autos the rest of the way. I can almost key Ultra Nightmare. I wish I could. Yeah, because we just recruited in some more of our community members into Fursona. Don't laugh. But anyways, they're just really strong. So now we're killing Ultra Nightmare a lot easier and a lot faster. But now I'm panicking because I'm just like, well, I can't do 3 keys on Void. I can barely do 2 keys on Void before it swaps. So we gotta switch it up a little bit. I don't know if we have to end up like swapping out some champions for when it does swap off a Void. Because my speed tune is just irrelevant after it's off a Void, Hi, the Pyro. How you doing? It's not ideal, of course, but you don't get Elva that easily otherwise. Yeah, I felt so silly too yesterday. We found out that you can't get Cronam and Demarsa any other way, unless it's the referral. I was wowed, dude. Hi, Roro. Hello. When I get back to read, I don't pay to get Elva. I just pull her from the sacred shards in the end of the word somehow. Wait, that's actually crazy. If we end up doing that with the sacred shard that they give us at the end, getting a dupe Elva, I'd be happy. I'd be happy getting a dupe for sure. Hi, Soul. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. I am. After this Demon Lord, we're gonna look into maybe brainstorming a little bit on what I can change up to do more damage in the Demon Lord and potentially just like 2 key it on Void instead of 3 key. I'm gonna flip out if you do. I would soil myself. That would be so cool. I've had horrible pulls this entire month. You and me both, though. Yeah, and then I get... Well, whenever I see legendaries, it's been Gretel. Or just, like, subpar Legos, Do you No, I don't have Geomancer, unfortunately. I don't have Geomancer, I don't have Thor, I don't have Newt. But we do have Tholin, so we could bring in Tholin, maybe. For HP burners, I just have Ixelmore and Cronam. Of course, Magnar, but I don't think he's gonna be great in here either, right? Who else? But yeah, like, my turn of thought that Ixelmore might help out. Beastbane do a bit more damage too since he has increased defense and then a bit of HP burn, but I don't know if it's gonna be like significant replacing Deacon with that. Hi, Henry. Good evening. Hello, hello. I'm lazy. I don't swap. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, same. Before, though, I had 2 different teams for Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare. But, like, now I've recently been having to use all of my keys on Ultra Nightmare since we're just, like, doing so much damage to it so fast. Royal Guard, no. No Royal Guard on this one. No. My free-to-play does. That's so sad. It's getting so lucky. Freya, Maneater, Royal Guard. Who else? Well, I started off with Supreme Gallic on that one. Any good poison champions? We have Battle. Well, here. After that, here, you can see too, my roster. This is my roster. If you guys want to take a look. I think that works, right? Default. Wait, why can't I see everybody? Oh, it's because it's searched up Isbell. All right. And then we'll do, hold on, where is this? Rarity. I'll show you guys. Add window capture will do. Yes. Ah! Okay. We'll do it here. So this is what I got. Any other poisoners that I can think of? I don't think. Oh, Taragi. We have Taragi. Farkin the Fat, isn't he a poisoner too? But I don't think he'd be good in here, no. Other than that, I don't think we have anybody else that's like a solid poisoner. Can't go wrong with Frozen Banshee. I don't have her. I wish I did. Taragi is good for Scarab. Wait, Scarab and Doom Tower, he can solo it? Really? I was building up Metal Shaper for it. Farkin would be great for this. Oh, and then Occult Brawler. Yeah, I have a Occult Brawler empowered too. Batman is good also. How's the ally attack? Do ally attacks mess up speed tunes? For like unkillable and stuff? See, and then we have Seeker, which I hear he's really good too for Demon Lord for like more damage. But yeah, if I need to build out the fat the fat poisoner, we can. No Loki? No, I don't have Loki. Batman brings ally attack poisons, burns, and decreased defense. So I would want to put him in instead of Deacon, maybe, yeah? And then I don't know if it'll be good to take out Battle, because Battle has the cleanses. I don't have a debuff blocker, I don't think. Oh, Venomage! Venomage, I forgot. I have Venomage as a poisoner. And he's already built out too, but he's in there for my Nightmare team that I haven't really been doing lately. But yeah, I have Venomage built out. And Venomage has decreased attack and decreased defense, right? Yeah, so Venomage over Farrakhan maybe? But Farrakhan has the ally attack. I'd 100% swap Lysanthier for the Fat Man. Lysanthier is the one that does the most damage for me. Oh, he usually does like 9 mil himself, maybe. We'll see after this. They're different roles. You can use both. It wouldn't be too much. It wouldn't be like too much poisons. Venomage first, followed by Banshee. If you have a... No, I don't have Banshee on here. Frozen Banshee, I don't have. Yeah, it depends which one has the best gear. You're not thinking of taking Dark Aethel to 6-star, are you? She's not worth it. Dark Aethel? I don't think I have her built out at all. Isn't this her? She's just sitting in there at 4-star. I have not touched her. Venomage and Barricking over Banshee, I would say. Okay. Let's think. Because then we'll have to play around with the speeds too. I don't know how to work the calculator. The first time, like the only reason why I have this unkillable team speed tune properly is because I had loads of help from a community member. So now I gotta try to figure out the calculator myself. Sitting there just chilling, waiting to come off the bench 2 years later. Still sitting there. Have you heard of Deadwood Jedi? Yeah. There you can find the best guide for clan boss. Better than that. Well, I use Deadwood Jedi's site for clan bosses and like speed tunes for sure. But there's so many different builds, and I don't know. It doesn't really put into consideration like what you have, I guess. right? You have to find something that you have to find like a guide basically where you do have the required champions and then fill it out from there. I don't have a lot of them. Like I have Seeker, but then I don't have Mithrala. I don't have who else that they were trying to put in there with Seeker. I forget. But like some other champions. Right? Like probably the only ones that I have is Ralsguard and Skull Crusher for the old school unkillable. Venomage A1 removes poison debuff. She does instant poison damage with it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, see, like, listen there, Beastbane does the most damage. If we want to see here. I'm so sad. We have 5-star soul on him, too, with a brimstone. Too bad I don't have 5-star for Ralsguard. Oopsies. Maya, haha. Yeah, and the required gear too. Reaching some of those speeds is sad. Do you have Dark Hail? I do not. I wouldn't focus on changing my CB team if I was you. Wait till you pull Demetha or a Geo. Really? Yeah, it's just because I'm struggling right now, sort of, to get my damage in, I guess. I mean, it's not that bad. I just have to be on top of my keys. That's about it. Like here, I can 3-key when it's void, you know? Look at that bad elf doing work, was he? Dang, dude, they got 2 man-eaters. Technically 3 right here. Look at this. Everybody else using all these other champions that I don't even know. Oh, I want this bunny. Note. Yeah, I guess we just wait then. Yeah, I don't have Banshee, so if anything, it would be King or something. If you put a Geo and listen to your spot, that's an auto 2-key guaranteed. So I just gotta hope and pray for Geo, huh? The moment I get Geo, we're kicking out Listen there and just having him in the Hydra. Is that what it is? Now I have to craft 5 artifacts at the forge. We'll wait for that. For like a CBC or something. It's not like it expires anyways. Oh! Arbiter missions. This one. What do we have to do? 5 superior force potions. Oh. It's not open. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Hold on. Because I keep forgetting anyways. Select boost. This one. And then we'll grind up some extra potions too. Okay. Wait. Wrong one. Here. Force cube. We're just gonna wait forever for that. Where should... Who else could I put in for that? CB is so champion locked. Kind of sad. It is. It's really sad. So save your ancients and sacreds for times 2. Well, you're a dwarf whisperer. It'll happen. Yeah, but I don't get the good dwarves. Okay? I don't get the good ones. Once you get further, you can drop anything well geared and it will work. I use a full DPS composition. It doesn't long further than 20 turns. So it doesn't last longer than 20 turns, but it does around 35 to 40 mil per key. I saw somebody in our clan does like 230 some million 1 key. I want to be like that. Where? You putting work in Doom Tower Secret Rooms? Dark Kale takes a while. He can clear Dragon Hard for you. Is Dark Kale really good? Is it? I have Alice, but no, I don't. When I first started playing Raid, it was at the end of January of this year. So the Alice login event was available. Yeah, no Loki. No Loki for me. Nope. Hold on. Let me think. We could probably... Well, Yeah, I could probably just keep them in here or use my Haikatoon. Where'd she go? I keep losing her. Oh, there we go. And then I think that would be fine. No, not Alice. Do I really need Rector Drath in here? We could probably do another DPS, no? Maybe. I'll try it. They're the best for CB. Yeah, Wixwell? No. No, Wixwell. Loki was last year, so I missed him. Sad. Oh. That's okay though. But yeah, actually, I keep getting the dwarves, but not the good ones. Do you have masteries on your champions that can give you more damage? Yes. Yes, we're talking about like the War Master and stuff like that. For my Demon Lord, they're all fully mastered out or full masteries. Flexing that Rector Drought on me as well? No, I'm not. She was literally from my starter link. Oh god. I thought Alice first, then Loki. No, you're good. No worries. I have Loki, then I quit Raid. Is Loki really that great though? I usually only, well, I see him a lot in arenas. Quite a bit. But yeah, hold on. What was it? THC, what did he say? I wouldn't change my CB team if I were you. Wait until you pull Demetha or Geo. Demetha or Geo. Isn't Demetha a Void champion? God dang it. Ugh, it's so hard, man. Loki is med plus, mostly annoying arena champion. Yeah. Yeah, with the whole, like, you miss him sometimes. It's like, okay, buddy. Loki is fine, but he gets better with books, and he needs a lot of books. More than Demarsha. But he can extend buff in his A1. Yes, Johnny, always. I mean, it was a bit more stressful and overwhelming when I first started playing Raid, but now it's okay. But I have a hard time retaining all the information. But it's, you know, it's not any worse than starting a new MMO or something. For MMOs, I was thinking about starting up Guild Wars 2 or what was it? Old school RuneScape, but old school RuneScape might be a little too old school. Might be. I just really want a good MMO with like great crafting that isn't New World. Like I love New World's crafting. I just don't like New World. Most of LEGO supports need their A2/A3 fully booked to work well. Does Elva? Does Elva need to be fully booked to work well? Yeah, Void Epic, also a dwarf. Crossing my fingers, man. I want. Or maybe a Trunda. I've been whooped one too many times by Trunda. I want to get her just to have her. Oh, only 78 bucks? That's not too bad. Yeah. I will do Guild Wars 2 with you? Really, Soul? I would do that on my Kick live streams for sure. Like right now, I've been playing a lot of League of Legends, and maybe I'll start up Marvel Rivals again. I just reinstalled that. So if you guys are interested in hanging out with me, you know, every morning or so for a couple hours, I do Monday through Friday streams now, starting last week on cake.com/Karen. But yeah. Guild Wars 2 is actually my first MMO, but it was so long ago. This was back in the day when I played CSGO, and my older friends that played CSGO with me, they were into Guild Wars 2. I bought it and everything, and I was like this little tiny race with a big ol' hammer. But do you absolutely need to, I guess, like play with a full-on group? for Guild Wars 2, or can you do most things solo? Because waiting around for people to come online just to do a lot of the content sucks, especially nowadays. Like, everybody has their own schedule, you know, life and stuff. It's hard to get everyone together, like the same static group or something. You need a group? I used to play Guild Wars 2 back in the day too. Yeah, but except like I would go in as a completely new player because I don't remember anything and I didn't play it for that long anyways. Dark Kale activates poison and HP burn on A1. Also has poison sensitivity. What? Your replacement for your future frozen banshee. Okay, so what you're saying is I need to work a lot harder when it comes to the secret rooms in Doom Tower. I've been only getting the... It's like a short Santa Claus epic guy, but it's not Santa Claus. I forget his name. She needs the books less priority on A1, but she needs the A2, A3 for sure. That's a bummer. I only have one book saved up, but hopefully we'll save up some more books by the time we get her, because I want to have enough food champions to get her to 60 right away, have like the big old barrel to get her maxed out, enough potions just to get her maxed out, and books right away because I'm too excited for her. Cronim might be good for clan boss. You think? Because that's what I was thinking. Out of the champions that I do have right now, Cronim is my best bet for HP burner. But I was looking on the Hell Hades site and he only has 3 stars rating for Demon Lord. So I was like, dang, really? Oh no. You might like Bitcraft Online. I did see, it's a pay to play game. Yeah, there's no subscription? I don't think there is. Yeah, so bring a Discord group into the game. I already have a couple friends that jumped back into Guild Wars 2 already. You know, if I jumped in, I'd definitely play some sort of healer or support. That's usually my role in MMOs. I like it when others' lives are in my hands. So, God, what a typical healer, huh? Oh, God. Still waiting for the LOL MMO to come out? Yeah, we'll probably have to wait another 10 years at least. I have to not sleep to be on your schedule, or just go to bed earlier. I cannot get these superior potions, man. Holy crap. Oh, every 3 days in a row now. 3 days in a row, I've been getting Sacred Shard from the Demon Lord. Doesn't it just feel so nice when you get the Sacred Shards and a Lego book from Demon Lord? It's like, wow, today is gonna be a good day. Too bad I wasn't getting any of the Lego books yet, though. No, I wouldn't do that. Farrakhan has HP burn, use him. Sounds good. Yeah, if I do switch up the team, then would it be silly for me to just replace Deacon? Because, like, Deacon, I don't even use his turn meter manipulation thing because that, like, borks up the speed tune. I have that one locked out entirely, and he only uses 2 skills. And I was only using him in there for the decreased defense and the speed lead, since back then I had trouble meeting the speeds for my other champions, so that's why I brought him in. But if you think Farrakhan might help me out quite a bit, then yeah, we could replace Deacon, because I've been looking to replace Deacon. Pretty certain we can meet the speed thresholds now easily, or a lot easier without having a speed lead. I've never done that though. Bitcraft Online, that's a job almost too. Unless you're playing with a big old group, it's very painful to just farm and hone in and level up your skills. I forget what it was. I watched some videos on Bitcraft Online and they were saying how you could grind hardcore for like 6 months, a year, maybe, and you wouldn't even reach max level. for your profession, something like that. I don't know the exact number, but I just thought to myself, wow, that's crazy. What is that? You already have all the champions required to make the Dark Knight, aka War Crusher team. What the heck is that? Can you link me? Higher tier is grind AF. Do you play Bitcraft? You too, Henry? Yeah, I love my MMOs. I just hate the MMOs, or not hate, because eventually when I realize what the hamster wheel has been made for us, you know, logging in, doing dailies and weeklies, and it's just that over and over and over again, that's when I start to burn out, probably 6 months, a year into the game, you know, a little bit longer than that, thousands of hours put in. I'm just like, I'm sick of this. It's just an MMO that has a bunch of chores, you know, like Throne and Liberty, Maple Story, stuff like that. You tried it? What did you think of it? Yeah, that's a clan boss team from Deadwood Eye. Wait, Deadwood Eye? Deadwood Jedi! After I scanned your champions. He does that too? That site does that too? Good night. Good night, Henry. Thanks for catching us. Sorry it's so late for you. Time zones are a pain in the butt. Let me see. I can go to the site really quick too. I didn't know that. I liked it, but it's not as fun with a large group and a common goal. Yeah. Is there PvP in the game? I don't think so, right? Deadwood Jedi. I need to reset my password and stuff. No PvP, just crafting. Do you guys ever get into Polia? It's another social. Oh, I don't know if it's considered an MMO, but they advertised it as that, a social MMO, and there's no PvP in that either. You know, you decorate your house, you farm. There's a bunch of different professions too. Maybe dungeons. Yeah, just crafting. That alone makes me want to try it. Because I really want to play a crafter game that has a strong player economy, you know? And an active one at that. Because I really loved New World's crafting and life skills. It's just, I didn't like the rest of New World. Especially the fact that they're charging $79, $80 for a new DLC. I'm okay. That's just Sims 4. I've never been a big fan of Sims. I never got it. It's just not for me. City builders are fun though. The whole resource management. Thank you, Vash. Oh, I wrote your name all wrong on here too, cause I added in some names there. People who have gifted subs and sent super chats on YouTube and Cake for the month, so need to fix that. I don't know why I did Bash the Bash. Why is just Bash Stampede? In my head it was Bash the Bash. I don't know where that came from. Oh god. But yeah, Sims was never something that I enjoyed. Oh, I think I need one more superior. Unlucky. And then, what else? Inzoi. Inzoi was the new best thing, right? Everybody was so hyped about that one, but I didn't get that either. I almost got it just for the hype, but I tried not to do that anymore. Just buying games off of FOMO, I guess. All my friends saying that you should get it, it's fun. But to me, I knew that I wasn't going to enjoy it, so I stopped myself from doing that. What else? There's a new animal capture game or a creature capture game coming out soon. Is she? It's Dude, I forgot what it's called. But they're doing it differently than Pal World. And how they're separating themselves from Pokemon is that I think you turn into the animal instead of using it, you know? Aw, Bash, thank you. Thank you. I'll change it. Bash Stampede instead. Enshrouded is a fun third-person RPG. It's a survival game, yeah? I have Enshrouded. Lots of crafting and community game, but no player economy. You just adventure and build what you want. Yeah, I was trying to go for a healer build because I was playing co-op with some friends, but for some reason it was so hard to like keep my attention for that one. Like, I got bored of it probably 25 hours into the game, but maybe because that was early on when it first came out, and there were a lot of bugs, and there wasn't, like, too much content. At least that's what we thought anyways. But that was off of release, or beta, or not beta, early access, whatever it was. I don't remember. It was a while ago. What speed do you have on Bad L? Let me check. He's a little bit on the slower side because he had to be tuned that way. Yeah, 168. Yeah, it's a good one though. You have Seeker and not building her. Please build her next. She can clear stages of waves in seconds. What was wrong? I pulled her on a video, right? And we talked about her. But I think some people were saying how I can't really build her out quite yet because I don't have enough gear for survivability or something. What is it? Removes all buffs and all allies and enemies, then attacks all enemies. Damage increases according to the number of removed buffs. Has a 50% chance of placing a sleep. Debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Increase crit rate and a weaken on everybody. Okay. You're really that good though for wave clear. You know who I have for wave clear? I love stunning everybody with our mods and then just AoEing them with Alice or Tholin. You want him very fast. I can't make him very fast right now. Like I said, his speed is locked in for my Demon Lord, and it's been that way for months now. That's why we were talking about redoing my Demon Lord team to do more damage, because right now I have to 3-key Void for Ultra Nightmare. Yeah, she needs stats, otherwise she's gonna be absolutely useless, right? Yeah, you don't place enough buffs on your team, she removes your buffs too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. So I'll just stash her away for now. She'll sit in there all pretty like. Same with my Seeker. Oh, hold on though. Do I even have Farrakhan out? Or is he in my master vault? Should probably just search him up because there's no way I'm gonna be able to spot him. Up, there he is. I found him. What is he, a barbarian? Let me see. Faction Guardians. Barbarians. No! I need more dupes. My Ogren one is the only one that's filled out for epics. I keep getting Ogrens. Gasp, 3 Ugos? I think let me see. I think that I might have 4. I have 4 Ugos. A little crazy. I don't even use her that much yet. I need Super Hydra. At least we have enough for 2, right? 2 different Ugos. And then I could empower them both if I wanted to. And then what was that? I have a crap ton of Skull Crushers. Since I already empowered him once, and then we have 2 more extra. Too bad. I wanted to start using Skull Crown, but I don't have her sister, so I figured it would be a little meh. Yeah. What? What do you mean? Is it? Is he really that great? I got him a while ago, but we just didn't use him. Hold on. Where'd he go? I need to read exactly what he does too. Okay, I just need to... Dude, why is there so... No. I need to search him up. Fat. That's so sad. Why do they gotta call him fat? He's just chonky. How do we want to build him though? Accuracy? Of course, right? Accuracy. Ooh, a 30% crit rate buff and a 30% increased crit damage buff on all allies except himself. We still build a crit for him. No. Deflects all incoming damage from the champion receives onto all allies. Well, that's sad. Why? Why are you being selfish? No. You... Pyro, but you have better... Don't you have Geomancer? Don't you have Newt? I wish I could get them. Yeah, I have Skullcrab, but I don't have her sister. Gonna head out, gonna... Oh, bye! Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Batman is amazing. We're looking to replace one of my champions for him. Probably Deacon. He isn't fat. He's horizontally superior. Yeah! Yeah, just like however, or whenever I say I'm vertically challenged, he's just horizontally, you know, superior. That's all. Skullcrown can clear campaign stages in 6 to 7 seconds with good gear. Paired up with, do you absolutely need her sister though? For it to be good too? And is she stat hungry? Because I've been struggling clearing my campaigns, actually. Hold on. I'm still stuck in Nightmare. Ooh, where are we at? Yeah, stage 2 of the Deadlands. So, like, originally we were doing Bad Out and Alice for a while, and then that wasn't cutting it anymore. Then I tried out Alice and Tholin. They just don't have enough juice to stay alive. So now I started using like Demarsa and Alice, Demarsa, Tholin, Demarsa, Cronam. You don't need her sister. Legit. I made a 24-ounce jar of coffee. I need more. I usually only make my coffee 8 ounces at a time. Skull Crown? Wait, I read that. I have to go make my niece breakfast. Have fun, little bye. Thank you so much again, Bash. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hold on. We need to do more Arbiter missions. We need to get Void. Void. Do we need this? I feel like I can swap up this team quite a bit. I kind of want to try this with Demarsa. And then Tholin and maybe... Do we need another support? No, you know what? We'll just start RN. Just sipping. I take too long drinking my coffee. Plus, I put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in there. To, you know, liven it up a little bit. And I don't put anything else in there, though. So it takes me a while. Like, I'm still on this cup of coffee, a little bit of it. And I started this 3 hours ago. Cold brew? Yeah, I drink my coffee room temperature. Craving some egg ham breakfast biscuits, sausage egg McMuffin. Did you see that? Well, I don't know if you guys care for McDonald's, but wait, I'm on the wrong stage 13. Anyways, I saw that McDonald's has a spicy sausage egg McMuffin now. Like, dang, I wish I could have that, man. In my dreams. Is it still considered coffee after 3 hours? Of course. Of course. But hold on. Is Skullcrown stat hungry? Get yourself some coffee. Soul Divide. Croissant, egg, ham, and cheese. I love croissants. Too bad. No more. I drink my coffee black. Most of the time I drink my coffee black too. But sometimes when I want to spice things up a little bit, we do put in some heavy whipping cream in it. Currently eating Sour Patch Kids right now, the peach. Do you like the watermelon ones? I didn't know that there were peach ones. My coffee has to burn my insides? How do you taste anything? Does it not burn your tongue? I can't do it. I always have to wait at least 10 to 15 minutes after I make my coffee to start drinking it. How's the carnivore diet? It's good. It's depressing. Before, like when I first started the first 5 months or so, on my carnivore diet, we were going really strict, and it was literally just meat, salt, butter, eggs. That was it. Now, you know, I'm expanding a little bit more, like some cheeses that don't have any carbs or sugar, and the ingredients as well, like no sugar. And then what else? Heavy cream, heavy whipping cream, the ones that don't have all the bad stuff in it, you know. Some sauces too. It's very selective, but I've expanded a little bit more, and I've broken it a few times for like birthdays and stuff like that. But whenever I do, it's not a good time. My asthma symptoms they just come back, and it's like really bad again. A lot of inflammation, you know, can't breathe. I just suffer. Plus, a lot of times I end up throwing up the food too because it upsets my stomach since my body's not used to having that anymore. But occasionally, when I do feel like drinking, because I don't drink anymore now, but when I do feel like drinking, I can still have my Tito's. I can still have that at least. I can't believe Karen gave up pineapple pizza. It is very hard. It is. I love bread. Like, a lot. I can't have rice either. Sad. Mm-mm. Yeah, those are my favorite flavor. I've never been a big fan of those ones for some reason. I love Sour Patch Kids. Like back in the day, I used to eat a lot of them, but they were just the original bags. I didn't like the watermelon or the peach ones or anything. You have to have rice? You and me both, man. I used to have rice with everything. A little bit of rice with chicken, pork, steak, you know, all of that. Soups. But I do feel a lot better now, you know. It sucks. Like it's still my choice to do it, but it's not necessarily just for like weight loss. It's for my own health and all the benefits that come with it. So, that's the part that I'm like, okay, fine. Because whenever I break carnivore, I suffer so badly. And I'm like, okay, I don't want any more. No carbs, no sugar, none of this crazy stuff. It hurts. I used to love vegetables, man. Like, I literally just eat a whole cucumber every day. Cherry tomatoes, yeah, everybody's body is different. It just sucks. It's depressing, almost. I'd be all for it to break carnivore if I'm traveling, you know? Like, every once in a while. For, like, special occasions. So that way I don't hate my life. Food makes me happy. No, you bring shame to your family? You're telling me. Every time I visit my family, they're always like, do you want to eat this? Do you want to eat that? I'm like, no, I can't. You know this. But they're more accepting of it, though, just because they've seen me suffer, you know, just coughing so much, so. Oh my, I grow cucumbers just for that reason. The little small ones, right? They're so good. My grandpa, he probably lied to me, most likely. But ever since I was little, he always said, you know, you gotta eat a cucumber a day to keep your skin nice. Nice and bright, you know, smooth, soft. Not saying that that's why I eat cucumbers, or I used to eat cucumbers every day, but it's just so yummy. Same, my cucumbers are about ready for harvest. Do you dip your cucumbers in anything or just chomp at it? Just grab it, just Doing a honey teriyaki chicken? Yum. Well, last night I had some baked chicken with salt on it, ground beef, and a fried egg. Ooh. I think today I'm gonna have some pork loin. Dice, sprinkled some salt, that's it. Mmm. Do it. I need the big ol' potions. What is this? I want to get my Arbiter missions. Why are we farming potions again? I'm working on my Arbiter missions right now. Big and small. The cucamelons are awesome. Gourmet salt. Yeah. Yeah, not just the normal table salt, right? I just don't use that anyways. Oh, I've expanded. Johnny, I can have deviled eggs too. I just don't put the paprika on it. And I found this mustard that doesn't, it's like organic, expensive mustard that doesn't have any sugar or carbs in it. And it's like the only one. But put a little bit of that in it. And then I don't do the mayo. I put in heavy whipping cream. Mix up the yolk too, a little bit of salt. So that has added a bit more variety in my carnivore life too. So whenever I get like sugar cravings or carb cravings, I end up just making some deviled eggs. It's like, okay, well, this tastes a little different. Sorry, no more food talk. No more food talk, my bad. But yeah, we're farming some potions right now for the Arbiter missions. I just need 5 of the superior ones. But I'll look into that, to building out Skull Crown and Farrakhan the Fat. Final answer. We'll look into that. But I have to figure out how to work the speed calculator thingy. No, not for me. No ideas for me. Dude, what? I mean, hey, I'll take it. The ancient shard. I always forget you can get those just farming. Well, if you guys are working on the doggo fusion, how's it going? Pretty easy. I don't know if I like the fragment types of fusions more, or the ones where you have to get like the rares and the epic, then fuse it into the legendary, and then there's also the one where you can just get the 4 epics and then fuse that into the legendary. Which would you guys think type of fusion is the easiest? You would think it's the fragment, because then you don't have to worry about leveling up all of the other food champions and stuff. Yeah, fragments are easier. Then you don't have to ascend them and star them up and fuse them. I don't have Pack Master, so I might take all the fragments for some mod frags. Wait, no. There's like supposed to be some sort of event where you can get the Pack Master too. Have they released any more information on that? Because they're supposed to. Some sort of event that might start like right after or right before it ends, the doggo fusion, gives you a chance to get the Pack Master. No info yet, but they have stated multiple times that there is going to be an event for him very soon, right? So I bet it's for like a path one, you know, where you have to summon more, do more dungeons, that or the Deck of Fates, Deck of Scams. I thought the mission only applied to force potions. No, I did the force one. There's like a bunch of different potions that you have to farm. Like they take you through all of the different keeps. So I just did the force one, and then now I'm doing the void. I can double check after this and see, unless I'm crazy. Let's see. Am I crazy? I swear it said void. 5 superior void potions from stage 13 or higher of the void keep. Yes. Yeah, they definitely said that. You want bunryu? I want bunseo. My grandma used to make so good bunseo. I don't do this fusion because I'm a cat person? No way. I'm a cat person too. Can you see my kitty cat? Here. Can you see a little kitty cat there? See? She's the reason why, and her brother, why my chair is like this. Because they jump up and start scratching it. But yeah, see? Coogie's there. Holy Ball, Victory, Vash. Thanks again, guys, for the gifted subs and the super chats this month so far. Bunseo sounds good too. Yeah, but the thing with bunseo is you never get full. Oopsie. Wrong scene. Yeah, I have 2 cats and 2 dogs. I also, because my mom was going through a rough patch earlier this year and still is with a lot of things, and I got her a little companion, right? I got her a little tiny teacup poodle like she's always wanted, and now it's turned into my dog. But I'm trying not to get attached to it too much, to her, because my mom will just, like, you know, all of a sudden, hey, I want her back. Hey, you can have her. And it's just back and forth like that. So it's a weird dynamic. I'm like, I don't know if I should spoil you like you're my own. I used to eat 6. Maybe I can eat 2 to 3 now. I've used them down quite a bit. I love cats too. My 2 cats are just regular American short-haired cats, but if I were to choose a specific breed, probably a Munchkin or a Scottish Fold. There are Scottish Fold Munchkins though, and they're really cute. Trying to not get attached to a pet never works. but I've also done a lot of pet boarding in the past since I've always worked from home. Well, not always, but the majority of my work time has been work from home. So I've also picked up like a side biz where I was doing pet boarding from home. So people would like drop off their pets at my house. And I guess that's trained me to not really get attached to pets. Like, I just treat them like guests, you know? They're like, oh, well, I can enjoy them while they're here. I can experience the love and affection of all these different breeds. And it sort of tamed or quelled my, my tendency or urge to get more dogs and cats. So I think for a while, it was every year I'd get a new pet. Like, I got my cats. They were alley cats, and my grandma asked me if I wanted to take them, and I was like, yeah, I'll take them in, because they were so small. Each one fit in the palm of my hand. And then after that, I got a dog. Like, a year later, I got a dog. A year after that, I got another dog. A year after that, I got another dog. but now I'm good. I'm done. For now. I want chickens. Chickens would be cool. I think brown chickens would be nice. So why is your Cronam hitting like a wet noodle? Do I have him built out wrong? Before I had attack on him and accuracy, but now I built him out for HP, defense, accuracy, and speed, because that's what was recommended. Did I do it wrong? I mean, he's doing more damage than the lizard there. I can show my Cronam after this. I also don't have any crit rate or crit damage on him. He's a burner. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, because I know you can build him out for crit rate and crit damage if you want, but that's more for PvP, yeah, which I don't use him for that. He's just a PvE champ. A capuchin? What is that? A capuchin monkey named Jack. Would you ever have a ferret? Ferrets are really cute. Guinea pigs, hamsters, not my thing. They don't really have too long of a lifespan either, so it just make me sad, you know? I can't do it. Chicken banana. Brain rot. I hate this. I don't go on TikTok. And I've never seen any of those videos on my YouTube shorts or my Facebook shorts. But my friend opened up TikTok for the first time the other day, and that's all that was playing. Chicken banana. For some reason, it's so mesmerizing. I was just sitting next to him like, okay. We were both watching it. It's so stupid. Only snakes, but they're boring pets and super fragile. I couldn't have snakes. Spiders? No. No spiders. No reptiles for me either. So hot here in Fort Worth lately. My garden is looking so sad. Oh god, is it all dried up? Yeah, I mean, everywhere had a major heat wave, right? And then, oh, okay, so we need 2 more potions of the superior ones. But as of late, like, we had that major heat wave, and then a couple days later, it rained here in Indiana, and now it's just been really cool. Let me look at, I think it's around 60 degrees, 60, 50 degrees now, Fahrenheit. I wish it would keep that way. Oh, never mind. It's 70 degrees today. Well, this morning was 52 when I went outside. So it was quite cool. Yeah. Starting to get hot again. I was hoping we get an early fall/winter, but that is not the case. The bigger the cat is, the happier I am. Maine Coons are really big. Or are you talking about horizontal superiority? Are we talking about fat cats like Garfield or actual just size? Yes, Maine Coon. I would love a Maine Coon. For a while, I wanted that too. So where are you using Cronam? Where was I? Spider? Where else? Spider, and then wherever else I need to bring him in just for the affinity changes. But yeah, mainly Spider. If Broku comes to Texas again, I'll take him to another restaurant. I don't think I mean, I wish I was still in Texas, but the next trip, Johnny, the next trip we're going to is probably Vegas, not to gamble, okay? I know it's in our genes, but we're not going there to gamble. Say it with me. No gambling in Vegas. We're just gonna go eat at restaurants, okay? Go see live shows. The normal stuff. No gambling. Planning to do that next year. Not to no, I don't like to listen. If I'm gonna gamble, I'd rather pull shards, open up loot boxes, or TFT eggs than hit a slot machine. At least I can have pretty pixels. I've seen TikToks where several cats are chasing dogs. They're what? Oh my god. Hey, Pudding. Holy, how much is that in pounds? Hi, Cray. Not even seeing her. Wait, what? Cray, what happened? Hi, Hectic. Hello. Hey, what happened? Ola Karen, thank you for my new home. 2 years, no double ultra nightmare chest, 2 days in your clan. 2 sacred. I sorry I missed your message. Hi, Cray. I don't mean to be mean. Welcome. I feel so bad. I sniped you from your clan. You know, you and Dragon Keeper, the latest additions to our community. I'm glad you're in, though. And it's a good time, because before we were clearing Ultra Nightmare, but our juicers had to, like, use all of their keys on Ultra Nightmare to bring it down, and sometimes they'd have to, like, buy an extra key. So now that you two are in, we're just getting that damage easy peasy. But yeah, I've been getting a secret shard every day for 3 days now too. It's really nice. Hold on. Only burner I have seen build with CD, crit damage, and attack is Ninja used on Chimera. Ninja is insane, right? Stepmother back in the day had ferrets, and an old buddy at a job had ferrets. I mean, they're cute, but are they considered as like an exotic pet? I don't know. How are you doing, Hectic? Sorry I missed it. The age-old argument of girth versus length. I can't with you. Oh my god. Ay. Did we miss Craig? He hasn't said anything. I worked at a casino for 4 years. Slots are not for making money. They're for old ladies to spend the day. My mom, she wins at slot machines, but she sits there and has like weird rituals. Like she sits there and smacks the slot machine. It's crazy. And she sits there and taps on it, but she wins like all the time. Unfortunate though is that all of her winnings basically just break even because her husband goes with her and he loses it all. So whatever she wins, it's just getting back what they lost. 27 pounds, that's heavy. For a cat, that's heavy. My little cats here, they're around like 12, 11 pounds, and that's still on the bigger side, I think. Yeah, I used everything I had for Bella Path, and then managed to acquire 13 Sagers for this current summoning, and got another today. Dang, okay. Should I wait? Look, we have 4 more missions for this part of Arbiter, but this one is Fire Knight, which I totally could do. Like win 10 5 to 6 star artifacts from stage 10 or higher. And then we have the Spider's Den one, Demon Lord, that's gonna be fine for the damage. But Fusing Relic Keeper, I have to prep those champions. We're not there yet. No, sorry. So maybe that's something I should do. I only had this lady that sat on the side. We'd pay her $1,600 for a jackpot, and she'd say that that's half of what she lost that day. And then I'd leave. She'd still be over there. So at least 9 hours. Oh my gosh. Hey, at least she's enjoying life though, right? I hope so anyways. And it's not like an unhealthy addiction. Oh man. Sorry, Kay, once again for missing your message. I have selective reading at times. It's not you, it's me. Plus, we're working with one eye. Not that that's a valid excuse anyways. I don't think I can beat any of these guys. Maybe this guy? Alright, guys. It is time for me to go. I have some videos to edit. That way we have some videos and content to push out for this week. Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Don't forget to check out my Kick channel too, kick.com/Karen, if you're interested in hanging out with me during the weekdays in the mornings, because I do live streams over there started last week anyways, and I stream like from 8 a.m. till noon Eastern time, playing some other games too if you are interested in hanging out. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my, that's crazy hectic. Maybe stay-at-home mama. Yeah, have a good day. Bye, Johnny. Bye, Frederick. Bye. Bye, Gaming. Thanks for all the tips, by the way. Bye, Roro. Whitish. You guys have a good one. Glad to see you for 10 minutes. 10 minutes is better than nothing. Bye, Wizard. Bye, Adam. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.